everybody. Loomis here from Failing at Gaming. And we're back to Dark Souls 2. And we're back to the Fume Night. Hey someone, how you doing? You having a good afternoon? Certainly been stuck on this guy for longer than I've been stuck in any other part in the game. So hey, let's go have a look at him. A bit of a warm-up. These fumes, it's almost as though this fight is incredibly toxic. Having a good afternoon? Glad to hear it. Whoops. Okay. I've forgotten how to not button bash, good start. Come on, over here. Away from the Healy thing. Look at this guy, he's got nothing. Oh. I don't know why I was struggling before. I must have been tired or some. Well, nope, I'm dead. That's fine, it was just a warm-up. We'll get him this time. Planning to do characters based on DLC themes. You've got fire. Ooh. So you're gonna play Pyromancer? Are you doing like a co-op playthrough, summoning each other or something like that? What did the others get? Because it's like water and ice? Oh, I guess maybe it's poison and maybe the first one's a poison? Guess that's what the dragon was. The Sunken City worshipped the poison dragon, right? So poison I can see, that's just another kind of pyromancy, but... is there even ice magic? What ice stuff is there in this game? Roll. Oh, there we go. I suppose I've not played through the last DLC yet, so I don't know anything about it other than it's something to do with snow. That's what I thought. Ice magic was added in the third one. So what does the ice-themed person do? Alright, come on, over here. Oh, that was not a good time to look at chat. Hi Miki, how are you doing? Captain Temstram. You having a good afternoon? You looking forward to the team stream this evening? The Temstram? Oh, he's gonna use like crystal stuff? Oh, there goes my crystal magic weapon, speaking of which. Cast it. Oh boy. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, I couldn't roll from that. I knew as soon as I'd done it that that was a mistake. So, Ice Princess kind of character with a Lice Greatsword? I don't think I know that one. Crystal Magic Weapon and Throne Watcher Shield. Okay, so he's gonna be Elsa. I can support that. Deep down, we all want to be Elsa. Hopefully nothing goes wrong on your end, so you can join. Yeah, hopefully. Won't be a team stream without you, Miki. Poison Fan is going to be a mutated frog. Elsa is my second favourite Disney princess. Coming in after Mulan, but just before Zac Efron. Cool. There was a DBZ game a while back called Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Are you a Disney princess, Miki? Tell me more. Tell me about your qualifications. It's not about who's my favorite. You have to be a Disney princess to be my favorite Disney princess, regardless of individual favoriteness. The Edgelord Fire Guy with Pyromancies, Fumugs, and Possessed Armor. Yet another Pyro in chat. Somehow I attract these people. Oh! But I was out of range of that. Oh, that should have hit me. I should be dead. The game took pity on me is what happened there. Oh no. Please be out of range of the explosion. You're the opposite of Elsa. The new Disney movie, On Fire. Starring Disney Princess Miki, and her hit song, Let It Burn. My soul memory? Like how many souls I've got? I'm level 156. In your Disney movie, you just burn down the town and move on. No more problems. Yeah, so there used to be a DBZ game, well, it still is a DBZ game called Xenoverse. Where you could make your own characters and like learn moves and things. And you could also summon other people's characters to help you in fights. So, partway through the game, I unlocked a bunch of ice-themed attacks. Ice Beam, Frost Field, etc, etc. And so I made a second character who was Elsa, and had just ice attacks. Nobody ever summoned my actual character, but Elsa got summoned non-stop. Very popular summon. How many times did I die? I don't know. I don't feel like I died that much. Until I got to this guy, I wasn't having much trouble in this game. Like, I don't think there's any bosses that took me more than 3 attempts, except for this guy, who has killed me like 500 times. I've probably died more times to this guy than I have to the entire rest of the game. Is 4 million soul memory a lot? Like, per levels? Does that mean I lost a lot of souls? I did lose a ton of souls for a while because I was trolling chat with, no, the game is too easy, I don't need to level up. Yeah, I've got 300,000 souls, but I mean, come on. I'm killing every boss first try, you know? And then I end up losing those 300... I predictably ended up losing those 300 souls. Let it burn, let it burn, put your ashes in an urn. I'm in offline mode because of trouble with hackers. I'm playing it. Yeah, I'm playing it offline mode. So I've seen too many streamers get their files corrupted by hackers in this game. I don't want to mess around with that. That's right. I need permission from the user to use that song on stream. But apparently that isn't enough, considering that I've got copyright strikes now from Lady Meow for using her music, even though she gave me permission. So I've gotten this guy down to like 1 hit point a couple of times, and I've just not managed to finish him. But, yeah, it's been a few days since I've played, and I've apparently lost all of my skill. I can't fight the fire form anymore. Dragon form, twink build, and Lost Bastille. Yeah, when I've watched other people play this game, stream it, I've literally not seen a single person play it online without getting all kinds of trouble with hackers. People invade you over and over again, like literally the moment you spawn at the bonfire, they invade you again and hit you with swords that one-hit kill you and break all of your equipment. People who give you gear that crashes your game when you look at it, that sort of thing. My life. I'm gonna have to go farm some humanity. I'll give this one more go and then I'm gonna go farm some humanity. Only about 3 million soul memory higher than me. Well, that's not bad. We should PvP later. I'm sure it'll be an even fight. I am on PC, but this is not Skull of the First Sin. This is the original version. I'm not gonna play your modern, trendy versions for little kids who can't handle real gameplay. You know, I'm gonna play the original. I'm not a casual. But for real, this is just the version of the game that I own. What is your opinion on Skull of the First Sin? Everybody either says it's the worst thing that Dark Souls has ever done, or it's a massive improvement over the original. I've heard no middle ground. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough health now. I'm gonna go to Shrine of Amumu and get some humanity. No in-between at all. Either Scholar is absolutely awful, ruins Dark Souls 2, or is absolutely amazing and is the only way of Dark Souls 2, only way to play Dark Souls 2. There is no middle ground. Maybe I can get some twinkling here and upgrade my gear as well. That would be nice. Yeah, I've never played it, obviously. But mostly what I've heard about it is that the pursuer is everywhere. Every fight is the pursuer. Just 500 encounters with that guy. Tutorial boss, the pursuer. First enemy after that, the pursuer. There actually isn't a tutorial boss in this game, is there? I don't remember now. Oh, this guy must have despawned. Yeah, I mean, I think I've killed him 3 times in this game. So he's around plenty as it is. But yeah, people keep mentioning to me things like, oh, if you were playing Scala, the Pursuer would be here. Shows up in Lost Bastille, okay. Yeah, I don't think he's in Lost Bastille in this one, is he? He's in... You fight him twice in, the Forest of the Giants, and then again in the Iron Keep. But people are constantly saying things to me like, oh, you're fighting 3 undead spearmen here? Yeah, if this was Scully, you'd be fighting 2 pursuers now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a hack of, I'm gonna pretend that I'm playing through Scholar, but I'm actually gonna be playing through a hack where literally every enemy in the game is replaced by the Pursuer. Oh! okay. If I got a few of these. Whoop. Can I get the backstab? Oh, forget it. Just beat him to death. Stop trying to style on people. I'm obviously not very good at it. I'm too out of practice. It's been days since I've played this. Yeah, I think all the fights for them in this one are optional, apart from one. Actually, that might be optional too, because there's another way to the Lost Bastille. So yeah, I don't think you have to fight him at all in this. 'Cause 3 times you can fight him, but you don't have to do any of them. Can I get something, please? I swear, I've got less luck in this game than a single life gem, thank you. I've got lower luck in this game than I had in Fallout. Glowseeker Puck's wishes she was Dr. Funky. I thought I was wearing my gold serpent ring. I didn't realize I put on my never drop any items ever ring. Look at this. Is look a stat in this game? It is in some of the Dark Souls, right? I think it was a thing in Demon Souls, anyway. I guess luck isn't a stat in this game. Is there a guy in here? No, apparently not. There we go. One humanity at least. one chance to fight the guy at full health. I wonder if there's anything left alive over here. What if I've just killed everything too many times? All the good stuff drops in this one place. All the human effigies, all the twinkling titanite. Oh, is that an item? Archdrake robes, ugh. I really need to go seek Avalon. I've got like 50 sets of Archdrake robes. If I sell all of the extra gear that I've got, I'll make a fortune, I'm sure. I could lock onto any of these people, that'd be swell. Where's my... there we go. On my cling ring, why not? Is there another one? Where did you come from? Nothing. Not a thing. What have I done to you, game? Red leech trushes. Wonderful. Troches? Is that even a word? Seriously, Dark Souls 2, why are you giving me nothing? Is this because I said that I like Demon Souls better than you? Because I ranked you higher than Dark Souls 1, and I took a lot of flack for that. Just saying, I stuck my neck out for you. And you're giving me nothing. Hey Alex, how are you doing? You having a good day? You about to head off to the gym? I think it's normally about that time for you, right? Have you got a day off today? Oh, starting your first day at KFC. Oh, cool. Congrats on the new job. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, is there a way past you? I need like a bonfire to get out if I've done the whole shrine. Got like 2 human effigies and not a single piece of twinkling. Not much, but better than... Yeah, it's better than nothing. It's work experience, it all goes on your CV. Keeps you ticking over. Sometimes you gotta do a lot of crap before you get something good. Oh, I thought those were enemies, but they're just rocks. I guess there aren't really any enemies after this point. Unless there's any up those stairs. I was sort of looking for a bonfire. Oh, here's a bonfire. Let's say, I suppose I can just eternal feather out. Yeah, today's the day. Area 51. Is there any news on that yet? Have any of the Naruto runners brought us reports? I don't know if you guys are the same as the water things. Do you drop humanity? No. You are different things. Alright. There are people gathering. So there are actually people showing up for it. I wasn't sure if... yeah, I wasn't sure if anybody would actually go. Let's have one more run through here so we can get some more humanity. Before we go back to Fume Night. Because one more run through here should get me enough souls to level up. A bit more int might turn the tide. There are people showing up. Probably be better if they weren't. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen to them. I mean... It's a military site. It's an Air Force base. Like, you try and storm a military base, legally there is nothing stopping them from just gunning you down. You are launching a coup. Like, I don't think they will just open fire on them, because the PR would be horrific. But they could just carpet bomb those guys as they walk across the desert if they want to. And that's not getting onto the laser weapons or the mind control devices. What if the moment that the crowd gets within 50 miles of Area 51, they all get the same dazed look on their faces and say in one voice, "There are no aliens at Area 51. We should go home now and live peaceful lives, loving our government." Just saying, I've played XCOM. I know some of the risks, okay? Not all of these people are going to be so well informed. So what sort of stuff have they got you doing at KFC? Are you cooking? Are you doing the counter? Yeah, I'd like to fully encourage you to raid Area 51 on account of it won't cause any negative consequences for me. Don't know yet, you have to see what you need to do. Oh, okay. Is it going to be like training on job and everything? You just get there and they'll put you wherever? Because I'd have thought that doing the backroom cooking and doing like counters or tables would be very different job roles, but I've never worked fast food, so I wouldn't really know. I don't think I could handle either of those roles. I don't have the skills to be a fast food person. Sincerely admire anyone who can pull that off. I mean, I've done the crappy entry-level jobs. I've worked warehouse, and I did nighttime deliveries around a hospital. So, you know, not trying to sound above it, but I mean, for one thing, being a vegetarian, I don't think I'd be, you know, remotely comfortable working in a KFC. Being a vegan now, I guess. I keep forgetting. I went vegan a couple of months ago now, I guess. I've been vegetarian since I was 12, so it's a little more stuck in my mind. There was only 2 of them instead of 3 that time. I think that means they're about to stop spawning. Kyle, a Karen, a furry, or a Naruto runner. I don't know what a Kyle or a Karen is. But I feel like I could do a pretty good Naruto run. I go running for exercise a lot. And I'm also a trained ninja. I want to see your manager, lady. Okay, you run into Area 51 shouting that you want to see the manager. What's the dude that drinks energy drink? Okay. No, I'm not going to be a Kyle or a Karen then. I don't drink energy drinks, and I've never spoken to a manager in my life. I mean, interact with other people? Not if I can help it. Yeah, I'd go with the Naruto Runner Strike team. We're the ones who are going to punch through while the others distract them. Corrosive urn. Hey, maybe I can break all the Few Knight's armor. That's probably a thing I can do, right? Just throw a few corrosive urns at him, all of his gear will break, he'll be no threat. Can't see any reason that wouldn't work. After this weekend, the game you pre-order comes out. Ooh, which game? Let me guess, it's the Link's Awakening re-release, right? I figured you'd be all over that one. Finally, no more of this Soulsborne crap. A man's game. Yeah, I've not had a look at the remake yet, but Link's Awakening is easily my favourite Zelda. Admittedly, I've not actually played that many Zelda games. As a Sega kid growing up. So I've not played a lot of Nintendo stuff. But of the ones I've played, Link's Awakening is just so good. Souls-like game named The Surge 2. Oh, okay. For Sword, you can play it with 3 other friends. It was so much fun. That does sound good. I've not played that one. Multiplayer does add so much to a game. I've had The Surge recommended to me. I think it's on my list of games to a blind stream at some point, but there's a lot of games on that list. I didn't know they'd brought out a sequel. I thought The Surge was a relatively new game, to be honest. Me being behind the times again. Re-released on the 3DS when the 3DS came out. Oh. I wonder if I could get a few people together and do a stream of that. I'd need a capture pack or something for my 3DS, which I don't have, but that's something I'd want to get eventually anyway. Do I even know the 3 people who've got a 3DS? Diz has got one, Asmoth has one. I don't know if he'd be willing to stream though. For that matter, I don't know that Diz would be willing to stream, she's so busy. I wonder if Tyson has one. Yeah, go ahead and upgrade my hat more. No, I didn't get a single piece of twinkling out of that.
You've been well.
I wish she restocked occasionally. Like every 5 million enemies you kill, she gets an extra piece of twinkling. Oh, a Titanite chunk. Either of those would be nice.
No interest. There until...
Oh, are you serious? I can't level up with that many souls?
Thank you, Kai.
15,000 souls. I kind of don't want to waste them. Which will happen if I go after the Fume Knight. Alright, let me get myself one more level of Int, because I think that'll turn the tide. I think that's what's missing. I just need a little bit more damage to burst him down quicker. And we'll head back to the Fume Knight. Oh, nice. Just get a good stack of human effigies so I can practice on the guy for a while. Remember his moves. So I almost had him last time, but I had to leave just as I was really getting the hang of it. I keep forgetting that you two exist. Oh, that was such a backstab. This game doesn't know what it's talking about. Surge came out in 2017. Was not the best game. You hope the Surge 2 does better. Okay. Is that a shooter game? Well, I'll give it a go sometime anyway, whenever I get to it. It's not? Oh, okay. The enemies did so much damage. That's what I found in this game too. For whatever reason, every enemy, discounting the Fume Knight because he's cheap and broken, every enemy in this game, you know, they do so much damage, but they've hardly got any health. Maybe CLR can one-shot you with his jump attack. It does sound like it would get annoying. Massive difference between a one-shot and a two-shot. Oh, the design was good and the armors looked good as well. Okay. Like I say, it's in my list, so when I've shooted a few games, it'll come up eventually. I've still got Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and I guess probably Sekiro to go through as well, so... I think I'll be at this for a while yet. Get it when it's in sale. Okay. Hoping Sekiro goes on sale as well, because I mean, I'd like to stream it. It seems like the logical thing to do after all of the after the Soulsborne games, but last time I checked, it was like £60. I don't have that kind of money to spare. That is a lot. Hey, Shark. Sure is. I'm trying to get some more humanity for another go. How are you doing today? Things going good? Drinking cappuccino, nice. Man, now that I think about it, I've not had a coffee in ages. Oh, have these guys stopped spawning? The fact that enemies stop spawning is definitely the thing that makes this game hardest. Where am I supposed to get my humanities and my twinklings from? My health is the only reason he keeps killing me. You mean the part where it goes down to 0? Yeah, if my health wasn't going to 0, it would definitely make a difference. Yeah, exactly. He can nigh one-shot me. Like, I've got the hang of his moves and stuff. But I only have to make one mistake for him to kill me. Oh, does this guy stop spawning as well? I'm gonna have to use a bonfire aesthetic here or something. Paid 110 euros for the Sekiro Collector's Edition. That's a Collector's Edition though, you gotta expect those to be more. TBGB, yeah, it's my first playthrough. You having a good day? How are you doing? They really are. I can't afford £60 for a game. Like, a really top quality game that's just come out should be £40, is what my brain tells me. £20 is about the right price for a game. Here, thank you. It seems to be the best one. I've not really found many staffs throughout this game. But yeah, it's one ridiculous but also really good scaling. I don't think I've ever bought a game at 60. It's pretty dang rare that I've bought one at 40. This is why I mostly buy games second hand or like 5 years after they come out. Because they're so expensive. I hate how these things go around corners. Well, now I'm in trouble. Ooh, items. Okay, I actually need to play it safe now, because I may get something from this. This is the vanilla version. I don't own Scholar. Finally, a human effigy. Okay, we've got like 3 or 4 human effigies now, I think, total. Feeding Serum, Dragon Charm. I don't know if there's any enemies from this point on. Maybe it'd be better off getting here and using an Eternal Feather if I pass through here again. Which I might do, because I'm just short of souls for a level up. I already killed... Yeah, I killed the boss ages ago. I'm trying to get some humanities. It's the only place I could think of where I know that they drop. I've been fighting the Fume Knight, but I'm out of humanity and my health is... He can like one-shot me at this level of health, so... I think I need 32,000 for my next level up. So as long as I've got a lot of souls, I'll get that and then I'll move on. And then I should have plenty of humanities to have a good go at beating Fume Knight. Yeah, it looks like 3/4 of the things around here have despawned now. Yeah, this area is awful, and I've spent way too much time here because this is where you get all the good stuff. Radiant Old Life Gems, Twinkling Titanite, and Human Effigies. It's the best farming spot in the game when it's not absolutely awful. Pilgrims of the Dark? I'm not sure. Oh, finally, some Twinkling. Unless that's the Dark Corridor Covenant. Which is why I'm currently got no humanity, because I gave all my humanity to them. I gave them all of my humanity so I could get killed by Havel over and over again. I'm starting to think that my serpent rings are defective. I've got 2 item discovery items on. I'm getting nothing. The Dark Lurker, yeah. It was pretty easy, it doesn't handle ranged attacks very well. A build thing, I think. Like, a lot of people told me that Dark Lurker is one of the hardest bosses, but I found it really easy because I've got lots of range damage. Meanwhile, Fume Knight is destroying me because there is never a chance to hit him with a ranged attack. You just gotta go in there and meet him face to face. This guy's despawned. Okay. In the main game, I've literally done everything except the final boss in the main game. I'm working on the DLCs now before I finish it. What was the last boss that I did in the main game? I mean, I fought the king, but I don't know if that counts. Because he's optional.
Bearer of the until hope.
Don't need human effigies if I don't get hit. True. I do need human effigies if I get hit once, though. Here we go, more int. 75 int. This is gonna turn the tide. The problem before was I didn't have enough int. Oh, also I need to check if I can actually upgrade any of my gear with this twinkling that I found. 75 int. He won't survive a single attack, you know? We've got him now.
I'll be around.
It's just gonna be a walkover. He's not gonna know what hit him. What do I normally have in my other ring slot for this guy? Poise, maybe? Probably Iron Ring, isn't it? It's either going to be the Iron Ring or the Int Ring. Oh, wait. I've got a thing that upgrades rolls. Maybe that'll help? Oh no, I remember what ring I was wearing. I was wearing not steel protection, Royal Soldier's ring. Lighter weight, more stamina. I'm gonna hit him with my crystal magic weapon, Alex. I'm gonna do those big brain attacks. Besides, int is clearly the best stat, okay? It boosts my damage and it boosts my health. It's the perfect balance of attack and defense. Alright, here goes. I've warmed up now. I'm ready for this guy. Oh, come away from the Healy thing, please. Over here. Ow. 3 hits there. 3 hits would have been good. I thought he'd be staggered for longer after that. Estus takes too long. Estus takes a lot longer to drink than a life gem does to crush, and you can move while crushing a life gem. And Estus doesn't actually heal that much more than life gems, assuming you don't get hit right after it, which admittedly does happen a lot. Yeah, maybe I should try Estus again. I got frustrated with it because I was getting hit so often whilst using it. Hey, let's get you over here. Oh no. Oh, I was actually out of range of that. I didn't think I would be. Do I dare try and cast Great Magic Weapon? Maybe not. Uh-oh. No! I thought I had that one. I've had so many almost the perfect fights by now, Shark. Yeah, some of his hits he struggles to hit me with if I'm too close. At least when he goes into the fire phase. This is what I mean. I only have to mess up once for him to kill me. Just so squishy. I need more int for that HP bonus is what it is. I don't feel like that one hit me at all. We'll have to disagree about that. Oh, I see. I got you scared last time, so you're cheesing me now with all these things that shouldn't hit but somehow do. I've got him on the ropes, guys. Look at how tilted he is. He's practically chewing at his gamepad. Oh no. Oh no! I got him too close to the Healy thing. Well, that's half the fight undone. Pistol weapon's about to wear off too. It's got him less sparkly. Oh no, there's a wall there. Yeah, maybe. You wouldn't think that healing shrine would be that much of an issue, but it really is. Like, even when it doesn't heal him, I constantly have to be aware of where he is, or it will heal him. Sometimes sacrificing attacks to lure him away from it. But oh well, that's part of the challenge. I feel like I'm close to getting it. A few more tries. Like, this time I'm reliably getting fights that were my best fights last time. Look at this. This guy's hitbox is all over the place. Whenever I get him, yeah. If you've not got sweaty palms when I've got him past half health, you've got no soul. Freaking Fume Knight gets sweaty palms when I get him below half health. That's where the feels are. rolled way too early on that one. That one hurt. Come on, over here. Come and get me. Ow. That is the worst thing, when he hits me with the backswing. Thought I could get out of range of that. I should have just rolled through it. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing bad here. It's just he has so much health and so much damage. Still, I think we've got him. I only have to win once. He has to win enough to make my spirit break. Which is to say, he has to win infinite times. He won't get lucky forever. Alright. Here we go. Serious time. You need to stop toying with him and get that kill. Stop letting him taste the fear and just destroy him. I think he knows by now I could destroy him in an instant if I really wanted to. There's no more fear to be extracted from this weakling. Even his cheap tricks, like stabbing the air next to me and somehow doing damage, those won't protect him forever. All part of the plan, I'll lull him into a false sense of security. And then I'll finish him off this time. Let him think that he's got this. Every time. I don't even feel anything anymore. I've died so many times it doesn't even hurt. I'm Scion out of League of Legends. Why do I feel nothing? Alright, come at me. Full health, I've enchanted my weapon, I'm ready. This is my time. Demon Souls Remastered would be amazing. Get away from the healing thing, come and fight me! Yeah, Demon Souls is my favorite Soulsborne game. I would really love for them to do a remaster. Well, for that matter, I'd love them to do a sequel, but obviously there can never be a sequel because the rights are all messed up. Is this what passes for war these days? Oh my gosh. For real, guys, I am feeling dizzy right now. Oh, my head. I've gone extremely lightheaded. Stumped him. Easiest boss in the game. Now we've cleared him out, maybe we can find a real challenge. Yeah, when he started walking towards the healing thing. Like, no, don't you do it! Don't you do it! I'm gonna pop back to the bonfire real quick before we move on. I got the shakes, guys. My arms and legs have just gone numb. Oh, thank you for the GGs, guys. Famous Dark Souls YouTuber had over a Dark Souls remastered and why it would be great. Yeah, and it's partly because of the rights. Because like Demon Souls belongs to Sony, not to From Games. So either they'd have to be the ones to remaster it, or they'd have to pay From Games to remaster it. Which is a complicated situation.
Bearer of until
There we go. And we only spent 3 life gems. Easy. Easy.
You need armor.
Do you own any cool things I haven't bought yet? Stuff is expensive.
Thanks for the purchase. Do come again.
Add it to my collection. Celebratory shopping spree. Maybe refilling my mug because I drank about half my flask in that fight. Alright, let's see what's beyond here. Oh, is this like a final smelter wedge? I guess it's time to go and fight the other guy, probably. Crown of the Old Iron King. Oh, never mind, this wasn't a smelter thing. This was just the crown. A faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. King sunk below the scorching iron. Met the one whose name must never be repeated, and became Icarus Earth. I keep expecting more from these crowns. Like, you'd think that they'd have some deep lore to them, but they really just summarize the basic lore of the whole area. Well, I guess we can go fight the other guy now. Unless I actually don't know, because last time I went to the guy's armor, it wouldn't do anything, so I don't know if I've unlocked it yet, but we'll go there and see what happens. I assume that's where the last smelter wedge is. Was it here, the iron? No, wait, that led to the smelter demon. It's this one that I want. Oh, well, yeah, this did not look like this last time I was here. I think the samurai is angry. Sir alone. You should get a lot of use out of this memory power in this game. Okay. Memory of the... Ooh. Summon signs. Oh, it's the Drifter Swordsman again. Hey, it's Steel-Wheeled Larry. Good luck. The real Dark Souls starts here, right? Hey, my crystal magic weapon wore off when I entered. Hello! All those items. There's gotta be bait. But I'm in a memory, so I need to hurry, don't I? Where are you guys going? Oh, human effigies, nice. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, steal my kill, why don't you? Did one of you drink an acid flask, like, right in my ear? Because that was loud. I kinda thought my guys would go out to meet him. Stop him from stabbing me in the face. I don't know why I thought that. Larry does not get a lot of healing from her Estus. Kinda looks like she must have like 1,000,000 HP or something. No, don't fight him there. Oh boy. I hope this is quite a long dream, because that took some time. Oh, am I going down there? Oh, I didn't need to go. Okay, I see now. Well, it's probably better to go round. Just seems like I got a thing breathing fire in your face while you're trying to climb down. I feel like I deserved a backstab there, but Dark Souls is not about what you deserve. There's a thing breathing fire down there. I honestly don't know if it can hit us up here. Yep, it can hit us up here. Oh, touched right into it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So no stairs here. Excuse me? I think the fire thing should be about here. Oh, it's up there. So, I run around? Yeah, here we go. Wait, I'm back here. Am I? Wait, is this where I was before? No, it's not. No, never mind. I was confused because there's these circle paths for fire dragon things, but there's no fire dragons on them. Larry, do you mind? I wasn't prepared for this to be an entire dungeon. I thought I was going straight into a boss fight. Okay, so this is straight back up there. Oh wait, there's an item there. Cunning. Twin blade plus 7. Wait, what? Is this a dead end then? Where am I meant to be going? Was there another door up top? Oh yeah, so there is. Unless that's the one I came out of, because I am incredibly disorientated at this point. But I guess I didn't need to go down there. Ow, that was really hot. Look at that. I've got 2 friends and you're here all alone. It is a nice boss room. Those floors are sparkly. Like, this guy polished those floors before the fight today. He really wanted to make a good impression. Some seconds in and you've already made fun of his name. Jeez, this guy's got more health than the last one. Look at this, my attacks are doing nothing! Although, to be fair, I've got a bunch of people summoned. That probably, you know... That's probably why he's got tons of health. Yeah, that's fair. The allies were kind of useless against Fume Knight. That's why I stopped using them. Normally I think having allies is more fun, but they were really unhelpful in Fume Knight. They were doing nothing. Okay, that was kind of on me. I should have chugged Estus. That also may have been my bad. Uh-oh. He's glowing red. I think we've made him angry. If we can just get him to keep doing the jumping attack, then everything will be okay, because that jumping attack is incredibly telegraphed and easy to dodge, but I don't think we'll be that lucky. Oh. His red form turned off. Oh. Ah! Do you mind? He really does have so much health right now. Bearing in mind that my character is a massive glass cannon. Oh. Oh! I thought I could get away with using some cheap life gems to save my last Estus. But he sensed it. He heard those life gems. Yeah, that health bar. That health bar is something. Yeah, I thought we were gonna first try him there, to be honest. We got pretty close. It's gonna be a pain because we're gonna have to go through all of this again every time. At least until these guys stop spawning, if it comes to that. Oh no. Oh, I can't see. One Estus down already. For some reason I can only see these guys as Genji from Overwatch. Every time I kill one, all I hear in my head is, I need healing. Down you go. Oh, wow, he just kind of appeared there, didn't he? Frickin' Genji, man. Well, they could have used the soul gem there. Life gem, whatever. I don't know why I keep calling them soul gems. Where have I gotten that from? I should use the more correct term of half-moon grass. Alright, let's see how much health he's got when there's not 3 of me. Ow. Okay, so I do approximately double damage now. This guy is sprightly. He flies around that arena. I'm gonna have to get the hang of his timing, because he's like really slow and really fast at the same time. Is he coming? There you are. It occurs to me to wonder what rings I've got on. Oil soldier, and yeah, those are fine. This would be excellent grinding if I was getting the souls at the end. It was like a bonfire before Alon to drop the souls off. But then again, if there was a bonfire before Alon, I wouldn't be doing this, so... yeah. I suppose I could always grab my souls from the Alon fight and teleport out. Maybe I'll do that if there gets to be a lot of them. It's probably Alane, isn't it? If he's a samurai, it's meant to be a Japanese name? Alane? Because he'd definitely say the E if it's Japanese. I mean, obviously, he's from East Dark Soulsia, not Japan, but he's wearing Japanese armor and carrying a Japanese sword, so you know. There's obviously some overlap. Alright, let's try this again. Remember, dodge and counter. Dodge and counter. Gotta read his actions. He's so fast you need to dodge before he strikes. I love the way this guy fights. It's really awesome. Those very precise blows, combining speed and strength. Okay. I drank like 4 times there. I certainly didn't mean to. What? Clearly his sword was made by the same guy that made, Fume Knight's sword. Hitting the target is optional. Also, does he get that red power up by hitting me with his grapple? First time I thought it was just because we got him down to a certain set of health, but both times it's been right after we've done that. Okay, well, it was going great until he hit me. I'd say pro tip, don't get hit by the drain move, but I don't think I got hit by it last time. I stood behind him and he teleported me onto his blade. I mean, the summons would definitely help, Alex. But, I mean, I've only got a couple of human effigies, so I'm not gonna burn one until my life goes down quite low again. But yeah, when he beats down my health bar enough, if he beats down my health bar enough, then when I use the human effigy, I'll summon the guys again. Oh, I kinda forgot about you. No biggie, though. I mean, I don't think I was doing bad that last time. Until he started doing his super mode, I feel like I had the advantage. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem... This guy seems like a reasonable challenge. Fume Knight felt overleveled. This guy is a worthy opponent. Fighting him feels good. Ooh. Look who's stepping up. You just letting me heal? Such honor. Very well. We'll fight on your terms. Out here in the open. Sir, I'm ready now. Oh, he's just gone. Come, brother. Fairness is vital amongst warriors. It was a good fight! Fairness is at the heart of the warrior. So is he sharpening his weapon in there? Is that what I'm hearing? He's sitting in a meditative pose. No, I guess I can still hear whatever it is that's clacking as I go in here and he stands up. So I don't know what that is. Again with this! Dude, I was just talking up how awesome you are, and now you gotta be doing this stuff. Why have I got life gems selected? And not Estus? Go on then. I've got 5 human effigies. We can start spending a few. Hello. Oh. Do the regular enemies get more health when you've got allies? I thought it was just bosses. But normally I one-shot these guys with a backstab. Yeah, I guess regular enemies get more health with allies as well. I did not know about that. Yeah, it's hard to tell with these guys because I was one-shotting them before, so I don't know how much I was overkilling them by. Ooh, good hit, sir. I mean, for bosses, I'd guess at 25%? Or, no, maybe even more than that, maybe 50%. I feel like I was doing double damage without summons compared to what I was with summons. So if it's 50% per ally, that'd mean the enemy has double health, which would fit. Did you get that other guy? Oh. Not even fought him yet. What are you slackers doing? What do I pay you guys for? Whose heartbeat is that? Whose heartbeat? Is that one of yours? Are you guys doing something weird? Why do I hear a heartbeat? Oh. Rip that effigy. Should have taken it more cautious, I guess. I thought my allies would cover me more. Well, it was only like 60,000 souls I left in the boss room, right? What would I even do with those? I mean, well, let's be honest. What I would do with those is get 2 more levels of int, which would be a massive help. That's the main thing that I'm suffering from. Not enough magic damage. These guys are bound to kill me eventually. I swear, the first few times I came through here, I could dodge their attacks every single time. And now it's just not happening. Actively getting worse at this game. I hate it when I accidentally use the shield break. I think 100% of my shield break usages have been by accident in this game. When have I ever needed to break a shield on purpose? If you want to go through a shield, you just get behind the guy. Go around the shield. Come and get me, sword guy. I said sword guy singular, but okay. Freaking archers, man. These guys are learning all my techniques. Hello? And down you go. So, you coming after me or what? Just... what the? Never seen that before. You see that, guys? He just walked up and tried to punch me. Bare-handed strike. Did he get confused and forget to draw his weapon? It did like a palm strike though, which I would assume that if he just didn't draw his weapon, then it would do a fist. That would be like the default. So I guess maybe he just has an unarmed strike for whatever reason. Ah, the item dropped down. I'll go get it. Iron great arrows. Spectacular. It was worth my time. Hi, Mangle. How are you doing? You having a good day? How's college treating you? You doing well? Glad to hear it. Oh wow, that thing didn't hit for the first time ever. Ah, right in the face. I like the music that he has as well. I don't really tend to notice the music in Dark Souls. People say it's really good music, but it fades very much into the background for me. But his music sounds good. Still training your team? Where are you up to now? Were you at Sheldon's gym last time we spoke? Preparing to fight him? No, I think you'd beaten Sheldon, hadn't you? I remember you saying something. No, it was. Oh, yeah, you fought Sheldon at the championship. That's what I'm thinking of. Where he mega evolved on you. Yeah. Roll town. Okay. So that's the second gym, is it? It's not super far in anyway, right? Start of a new Nuzlocke is always exciting when you get all those catchers at once. And also you've got nothing in the box, so you're like, whatever you get goes straight into your squad, and you get to try a whole bunch of different things and not know what you're gonna get. We've only just finished our uranium run, and I already can't wait until the next one. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? I'm kinda winning. I beat Fume Knight, so I think that's a definite victory for today. Now I'm just figuring out this alone guy. What is his soul? You know, I don't think I looked at his soul. Yeah, I forgot. I'll take a look in a moment. This guy kinda sucked, lol. Real bad fighter, but had lots of health. Is what his soul said. Very angry because bullied at school, also at work. Under helmet looks like a real nerd. Wears glasses. Did I get a soul from him? I got a Nadalia soul. Ah, there it is. Rain was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. Fair? So he inherited a fragment of her soul? Raim. Are you going to ask me where I've heard that name before? Because I'm going to tell you now, I don't recognize it. Rebel's Great Shield. Oh, that guy. Velstat's nemesis. Did his will clash with Velstat or with the king? Probably with the king, because Rain was hitting on the king's girl. Or maybe Velstat, because Velstat knew that he was hitting on the king's girl. I don't know. Velstat is supposed to be stronger than Rain. Okay. Velstat was a more enjoyable fight than Rain. Velstat was awesome. Stats here from the shopkeeper. I feel like I did, but I don't remember what it said. I'll go have a look at it after this fight. I should not be playing around in my memory while I'm inside a dream. I'm gonna run out of time. The random cat hasn't come back. Oh, I forgot to pick up my souls. Not that I really need them, but it's a matter of honor! Excuse me, sir! Oh, I'm gonna beat this guy. It's personal now. Which shopkeeper has them?
You?
The other guy.
Lonely times these are.
You need armor?
Velstat. Oh, yeah. The shadow of his former self. Like he's gone thoroughly hollow and lost his divine powers. Which is presumably why he's a lot weaker when you fight him than he originally was. Knight from a faraway land, lured to this accursed land, but forgot why he came, eventually reduced to form a shadow of himself. Oh, maybe.
Are you sure? Well, I may.
And maybe he too was sent out by the Firekeepers to deal with the king, but changed sides and joined with him. Yeah, he does seem really awesome. Yeah, rose against the odds. Hello. Hello? See, this is the problem with having teammates. Everybody ends up everywhere. One of those guys emits the heartbeat sound, and I don't know why. Ooh, a katana. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Careful. Yeah, well, I've had enough of that experience. Teammates who beat the game without me being there. Throughout my life. Yeah, I know you could destroy this thing, Alex. Fight him with a katana in a fair duel. I'd be genuinely tempted to do that. Whip up an enchanted katana and use that for a while. What are my teammates doing? Do I have to do everything round here? I do have leftover faint stones, but I'm having a real hard time getting upgrade materials in this game. I don't know whether it would use Titanite or Twinkling, but I don't have any Twinkling and I don't have any chunks, so either way. Tons of slabs, and I can buy all the lesser things, but chunks, just impossible to find. That's the main reason I've not been trying out different stuff. Some backtracking to get a bike. Pretty good training, right? Yeah, this should cause bleed when I cast Crystal Weapon on it. They have so much extra health when I've got two guys around with me. Oh, got all three of us. Nice hit. Salute you, sir. Three of us with a stab, no less, and we were standing horizontally to you at a tangent. Yeah, I mean, they're the alumni, so yeah, one would assume. It said something about... it said something about them being trained by a stranger from an eastern land. Hence their unfamiliar style and their curved swords. Hey Buzz, how you doing? Oops. Man, I look at chat for 1 second and that happens. Curved swords. Friends? Just NPC summons. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, he takes 0 damage when I've got teammates with me. Of course, Fume Knight's down. Fume Knight's got nothing. Fume Knight's a nobody. He's just a loser. Yeah, that's why I ended up doing Fume Knight without teammates. Because they don't really do a lot. I mean, at least these ones take a few hits for me. The ones for Fume Knight weren't even doing that. Super squishy, and they kept luring him close to the healing shrine. No solo Alon? I mean, I think he might be easier solo. I've tried him a few times solo. Got a little close. But normally I summon people if I can, because I think it's just more fun. Yeah, I know. I don't think summoning people really... Well, no. Summoning most of the bosses in the game I think is easier than fighting them the regular way. But late game bosses? These DLC bosses, the NPCs don't seem to hold up. Regular game summoning seems easier, even with the HP boost. Was there an item there? No? I'm just imagining things. So yeah, when people were yelling at me about skipping the first form, they meant that if I wear Velstat's gear, he goes straight to second form. While retaining full health. That might be easier, to be honest. Yeah, like I don't feel like I feel like the first and second forms about equal difficulty. But obviously you get more chance to train against the first form because you have to beat it every time you want to fight the second form. So if you were just fighting the second form from the start, and you stayed in that form all the way through, it might be easier. Whoop. Against this guy, I am using Estus in combat. I wasn't against the Fume Knight because it was a very precise timing difference. That was meaning I was getting hit when I Estus, but not with Life Gem. Against this guy, he gives more opportunities. So I'm not feeling the same constraint. Now, Pokemon 101 is talk to everybody. I should just hit these guys instead of lining up for a backstab. Your hit range is 17, but you knock them back by 20 every hit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying though, Mangle. Especially in Pokemon Uranium it's bad, because rematches are based on the average level of your Pokemon. So if you've got one Pokemon that's really strong, then their Pokemon are going to be a high level, and most of your squad will be useless. We struggled with that because we had a trade Pokemon, Kai, who was perpetually 10 levels above the rest of the squad. And it made rematches a nightmare. Hey Burrs, I've got a job for you. Yeah, in Uranium it is. If you don't know that, you can stumble yourself into some very awkward fights. Because those trainers get pretty tough. it's 100% spam. It's just the same pattern as all the other ones that we get. Thanks. Whoop. Finger guns. Handled it. So earlier this guy came at me unarmed. I don't know if that's a thing or not. You guys are more familiar with this, right? Like, I thought perhaps he just didn't... He glitched and forgot to draw his sword, but it looked like he had a unique strike animation. So does he just unarmed attack you sometimes? Yeah, I guess that one's already leveled up. We'll save time later. It's fine. Ah, jerk. Oh, okay. We're doing this now, are we? Yeah, not so brave on your own, are you? Thought not. You have to get more life gems soon. Ooh. What level are the rest of your squad at, Mangle? Ah, right in the face. Focus, Loomis. This guy's got some very distinctive timings on his attacks. He feels very different to most other bosses. Jumps back to give me breathing room? I think he jumps back to give himself breathing room. Ah. Is he capable of a continued assault, though? It seems like his style is focused around very powerful, short bursts. He attacks with both speed and strength, but makes up for it by the fact that it has to be very precise, focused strikes. Maybe he's got no stamina himself after swinging that massive heavy blade. It's a big guy. I mean, I can swing this weapon like... I can swing this like 5 times, and this is a lot smaller and probably a lot lighter than his weapon is relative to him. I mean, it's an established one, but... Although I don't know why it's established. What was the need for that mechanic? Yeah, I don't think katana are not light weapons. They are big swords. Hence why most styles with them involve very precise, strong strikes. Like, a katana is designed to cut a person cleanly in half through the middle. You don't do that with a fencing blade. Yeah, a person with no armor or light armor. Because heavy armor was very rare in Japan, so it wasn't really an issue. But that's specifically a thing that samurai practice. Getting bamboo to the knotted together to the equivalent toughness of the human spine and cutting through it in a single strike. Don't get your blade tangled in the enemy. One cut, one kill. One cut, one kill. Keep moving. Yeah, I mean, very few swords are real warfare weapons. They're something that you keep in reserve on the battlefield. In war, samurai mostly use spears and bows. Like just about every other culture. Katana was for bodyguard duties and social disputes. This is a thing that often doesn't come across in games very well. All 3 hits before it broke. They weren't quite that fragile. Against Western armor, they would shatter in 3 hits, but not generally for the use that samurai put them to, even on the battlefield. I mean, remember, many of these blades had long, famous histories on the battlefield. I'd say Stun Spore. I like Paralysis a lot more than Sleep. Yeah, they definitely could get broken if you were careless with them. But, I mean, they're fragile by sword standards, but they're not as fragile as people like to meme. They were the weapons of dedicated warriors. Yeah, that's basically it. They're designed for those, they were designed for devastating strikes because they weren't facing armor that they needed to batter through. You could turn down the update speed a whole bunch, Buzz. That's what I've done with Overwatch. I've got it set to the minimum update speed, so I don't notice when it updates, and usually it sorts itself out in time for when I need it, but if I wanted to play it and it wasn't, then I'd just ramp up the speed. Yeah. A European sword will still really, really hurt, even if it's absolutely blunt. It's as much a smashing weapon as anything. It's finished already? Oh, okay. Yeah, a thing that doesn't come across in games is that, like, the reach advantage of a spear over other weapons is incredible. Spears will... There's like I think it was a famous Japanese guy who said, like, one guy with a spear can beat 6 men with a sword. In games they like to have this thing called balance, but in... I don't think so, because he primarily used a sword. Oh, I forgot to cast my spell. And he never fought on the battlefield, so... But yeah, spears outright 1,000 times better than swords. Well, I'm being too narrow here. Polearms, I should say. Polearms, halberds, long weapons. But so most games like to have them balanced when spears should be ridiculously stronger. But what games also don't cover in that balance is that having a spear is an absolute pain. Yeah, it was not a good start. Like, a sword, you can sheath it. If your main weapon is a spear, then you have one hand for the rest of your life, because you're always going to be gripping the spear. You can't just tuck those over your back. And it's a pain to go through doors, and obviously you can't walk around towns with a spear. That's a thing that doesn't come up in games very often. You should have guards stopping you at the entrance to town and saying, "You're gonna have to hand over that polearm." So yeah, spears should be overpowering, but... Yeah, spears should be really overpowered in a fight in games, but incredibly inconvenient to use. And games generally just make spears a different kind of sword. Real quiet around here. And the same's kind of true for bows. Bows in games, bows are your boring vanilla ranged weapon. Not that great, not that weak. I mean, an enemy with a bow is a horrifying proposition. But again, bows were a nightmare to faff around with. Bows again are really big and heavy, so you're always going to be carrying it. You have to, if you want it to not... You can't keep it strung all the time as well as a thing. Otherwise the string will sag. Like in real life, you'd have to specifically string a bow before a fight. If you wanted the bow to be halfway decent. It's a really inconvenient thing to have. It stops you from having a good melee weapon because it's big and heavy. But I mean... In battle, the longbow is absolutely devastating. I almost beat this guy the first few times, and now I've lost all skill at it. Yeah, melee you can always bash them around, but a bow is not easy to use. Yeah, he's in my head, he's psyching me out. He knows all my moves now. Also, I'm out of water. Like, a thing you often see in fiction is people getting hit by an arrow and then just going, ugh, snapping it off and going on fighting. In reality, an arrow would take you off your feet. That stuff punched through some of the hardest armor. When the British introduced longbows into European combat, there was like an international meeting to try and get them classified as war crimes. These horrifying new weapons that were killing honorable knights effortlessly. I mean, you can do that to peasants, but to knights? Unacceptable. Need to outlaw maces and flails, too. I mean, those could get through armor, but not really in the same way. Like, this was after... I forget the name of the battle, but... a British force of longbow-armed peasants versus, like, 3 times their number in French noblemen in full plate armor and etc. Oh, I don't want to be down here. And the British took almost no casualties. Not Hastings, no. I think this was a battle in Europe. It was against a large French force. Yeah, the British took almost no casualties, and the French were absolutely massacred. And this is peasants versus noblemen. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, it might have been Agincourt. I think that might be the one I'm thinking of. Because that battle should have been a walk. Until the longbow, that battle should have been a walkover for the knights. Business as usual. And then the longbow is introduced, and now the peasants are killing nobles? Yeah, people freaked out about that. This guy is mostly a really cool opponent, but that one grab is just so much crap. I've been behind him and that's hit me. That grapple is just... Whoever programmed it needs a slap. I thought he was going after the other guys. Yeah, the dodge timings on this guy are really interesting, because he does do the big wind-up, but when the attack comes very fast. You have to dodge before he attacks, really. Most people, you see them winding up and you wait for the moment where they attack to go through the blade. You don't see his blade coming when he actually launches his attack. You have to dodge first. Yeah, that'd be really nasty. If he just paused before he attacked every now and then. Okay, I gotta get going soon, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my souls, feather out, buy a whole bunch of life gems. Imagine bosses doing fake outs. I mean, some of them do that, right? The Smelter Demon, definitely the second time round, it felt like sometimes he'd pause before attacking. He has different timings for the first one, but is internally consistent. Oh, okay. I thought he also changed his own timings. Like, yeah, he had variations on the same move that were quick and slow. Hey man, don't mind me, just here to get my stuff. Ah. Fair enough. I feel like some of the bosses, I felt like they varied it just a little bit, but I can't put my finger on which ones they were now. Maybe it was just my imagination. I've actually got enough for a level up, so that'll make it easier next time. Boost that damage, you won't know what's hit him. Almost at 80 int. I'm sure at that point I'll one-shot every enemy in the game. The rest of the game's gonna be easy. Anyway. I will have to wrap up there for this afternoon, I'm afraid. Need to go get my food and get sorted for this evening's stream. Oop, Alex said bye, I didn't see it. Sorry, Alex. Get food and get ready for work. Catch you later, dude. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I've had fun as always. And we beat Fume Night. That's the big thing. Yeah, team stream later. Should be good. Let's see. Looks like Jess is just starting. Should we go see Jess? She's playing Skyrim. We'll go say hi. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. It's been good. Next Dark Souls 2 will be on Tuesday. Monday afternoon will be my own Skyrim game. And I will be back in 3.5 hours for the team stream. We'll probably be playing some League and some CSGO. Just some casual fun times. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. See ya, Mangle. Bye, everybody.